Okay, so whenever it's been raining, I don't drive on the grass. I probably could a little bit, but there's no point in getting stuck if I don't have to. It's about sunset's about to happen. I'm headed back to Oklahoma City here in a minute. I always like to stop right before I go back home so I can get some fresh memories of this place to think about on my drive back and motivate me to come back the other direction again later. As you can see, when it rains, it's just soggy up here. It's very soggy. And it did rain heavily this morning for a few hours. As you can see, people kind of drive back up in here. This is a popular dumping ground. We've kind of blocked this and are attempting to make it where people don't dump back up in here. We got a couple of no trespassing signs, not that that would deter anyone. Again, as you come in, very first person you're going to come across, Johnny Armstrong right here. We have a couple people in our group that are related to Mr. Armstrong, a stepchild. And I don't know how Phyllis is related. Jacqueline Hickerson, you know, and of course the Livingston plot. Hey, everybody. What I would like to do, the area I'm focusing on, I will call it our showcase area. And it really is from, you can kind of see the edge of the OG&E fence line, which is like right over there, kind of right through here. Really one more family plot wide, going back all the way till we get over to where Mabel's Stone is. I want to kind of do this. It's about 1/8 of an acre. It's not very big. But it will give us a start so that we can begin to bring in teams that can teach us how to do some of the more complicated aspects, such as returning the second pillar to its original location over there. We need to probably build, I'm going to say a whole, according to Tom from the monuments, you know, this would be a good time to go in and really build a good foundation for this one and the other one. And, you know, make this, whatever this entryway, obviously it needs steps, some kind of threshold. We can't have a fancy, nice gate and entrance here and I'll be coming up kind of a crumbly dirt hill. And so I agree that as you come up, there needs to be probably some concrete steps right here that come up to these two pillars. And so this is not just a simple thing, because if you do it easy, it isn't going to last, because it wasn't really done right in the first place, or it wouldn't be on the ground right now over here. I've left my chair. I'm sure someone will probably use it. Now, of course, these are the McShanns. I believe they are somehow cousins, related in some way to Jay McShann, who they call the Man from Muskogee, a very popular musician. Here come the mosquitoes. It doesn't take them long. I spray the stuff. It doesn't matter. Charles Maddox, it's with a U. Charles Maddox. And again, we're trying to start. The road is going to come right up here. And we believe that the road basically is going to go right in between where Mr. Maddox's headstone is and the McShann graves. It's going to curve right and start to go that way. And so think right here, it's going to come on this side. In other words, where they're buried right here, maybe right through here somehow. It's very difficult to tell where the road is supposed to curve. Maybe it's over there. It may even curve on the other side. That's why we have to get the forest out of the way, because there was a clear, wide road through here, and we need to return it, because eventually we've got to get, you know, I don't want to have to tote and lug all my equipment, especially when it starts to get heavy equipment to lift headstones with and to reset headstones and all that material that we need. I don't want to lug it through this forest. And so at the very least, we've got to be able to get an ATV, but hopefully just a truck up in here, but not drive over headstones. Find our path. It exists in here somehow. All right. And see, I've kind of started working this way. I am going to begin laying down paths on areas that I know it is safe to walk on, that we're not walking on people, and maybe we'll start to use them. So I'm going to start using long poles to start to mark areas that I'm pretty safe, as far as I know there aren't any headstones or burials we're going to be walking on. Again, hey, Harding Memorial, thank you so very much for letting me know about you and be here. Ghosts of Harding Memorial, thank you for not eating me. Happy denizens of Harding Memorial, I'm trying to bring your loved ones out here. I promise. I'm trying to get people to care about making this place where it can be seen, and not just for Bass Reeves. Guys, you guys probably didn't like him. I'm just kidding. I think that this is just one of those things where we realize that everybody in this cemetery is different from everybody else. And the one thing that's similar for all of them is they all deserve the basic dignity of a graveyard that doesn't look like this. Okay.